Good morning. Good morning, beautiful, beautiful, intelligent black people. I hope that all is well in your world and this day become a very, very good day for you and all of your wonderful, wonderful loved ones. Beautiful, beautiful, intelligent black folks. Malcolm X would say repeatedly that black women were the most abused, the most disrespected human beings on the planet. And that is still true today. In September of 2020, black women are still disrespected and abused, more so than their white counterparts. I want you to know that from my position, based on my experiences, interacting with white folks for the majority of my life, for the majority of the decades that I have been on this planet, right here on this side of the river. It is my premise and my conclusion that white folks are the most gullible. They're the most gullible. They're the most easily persuaded. They're the most easily programmed. They are the most easily socially engineered to behave like robots, to behave like robots. Do you know that the amygdala in the brain of white folks is much thicker than my amygdala in my brain? The amygdala of white folks is much thicker than your amygdala in your brain, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. Do some research, real research. Stop relying on what these racist white supremacy believing white folks have put in their biology books, have put in their history books, etc., etc. Do you know that white folks do not have real real melanin in their bodies? They have a minuscule amount of what is known as pseudo-melanin. It is fake melanin. It is an imitation of real melanin. And that is what they have in their bodies. Do you know that the pineal gland of white folks does not work? The pineal gland does not work. It does not enhance the production of real melanin as it does in my body, in your body, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. Just giving you some scientific, some medical, physiological background, human biology background, as to where I am coming from. Those white folks really do not know where they are coming from. They really do not know. From the inception and birth of white folks, they are programmed. They are programmed to think that they are better than me, that they are more superior than me, that they are better than you, that they are more superior than you are. They are programmed. The curriculi produced, created by white folks reinforce that. It is a program that is written to condition white folks to be white supremacists. The school system, not only right here on this plantation in America, it is that way across the globe. The curricula have been created by racist white folks, and they have to sustain the lie that they are superior. Therefore, that program, those lies, have infiltrated every activity that we have to participate in, from politics all the way to sex. The lies created by white folks are there, watering down the truth, discarding the truth, polluting the truth, all in an effort to sustain the lie that white folks are superior. Racist white cops will empty their clips when they pull their gun and use it on black folks. They always empty the clips. White folks are the most gullible, the most inhuman, the most compassionless, fake as human beings on this planet called Earth. They cannot rationalize logically. You are close enough to a black man to reach out and touch him. You empty your clip in his back. A black man is running away from you. You empty your clip in his back. A black man is begging for life. You discard it. A black man is calling for his mother. You keep your knee on his neck, suffocating him for more than 9 minutes. White folks are the most inhuman, the most violent, especially when they have a gun. Especially when they have a gun. When they do not have a gun, they are the most cowardice on the planet. When they do not have a gun, they are the most cowardice on the planet. These white cops will empty their clips into the bodies of black folks. They won't even shoot white folks once. They won't even shoot white folks once. A white boy at a casino in Las Vegas killed 57 people and injured many more. The racist white cops in Las Vegas did not shoot him once. He's still alive today. Dylan Roof walked into a black church and killed 9 black folks. Drove to North Carolina. The white cops caught him, took him to Burger King to feed him, did not shoot him once, did not kick him once, did not punch him once. White cops are programmed to empty their clips into the bodies of black folks, black men, black women, and black children, because from their birth they are taught to see me, to see you as animals, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. White folks are the most gullible. They are the most inhuman. Why do you think more than 5,000 public lynchings occurred? Because white folks, back then, white folks now, and white folks will always think that black folks, people that look like me, are animals. And we do not have a value on our lives. Therefore, they can kill us arbitrarily with impunity. Public lynchings was an entertainment event for white folks, for their children, for their entire families. It was like going to a movie. It was comparable to entertainment for white folks to watch a black person being lynched, being hung, being killed. It was a entertainment spectacle for those gullible, those compassionless, those inhuman white folks. They cannot rationalize logically. They have no compassion. Their amygdala is thicker. Therefore, they process more fear-laced data. Therefore, they process more hate-laced data. Therefore, if you are loaded with fear, then you are cowardice. Then you are cowardice. If you cannot overcome fear, then you are cowardice. You are cowardice. White folks are a result of genetic mutations. White folks are a result of genetic mutations. And then those genetically mutated white folks are educated from birth to think that they are superior to all non-white folks. They cannot ever acknowledge the contributions that black folks in the Nile, N-I-L-E, in the Nile Valley on the continent of Africa contributed to civilization, started about 280,000 years ago, when the first black woman originated on the continent of Africa, about 280,000 years ago. White folks cannot acknowledge the contribution that black folks, people that look like me, have made to civilization. If they did that, then the lie of white superiority would be discarded. And they cannot allow that to happen. They will fight. They will create policy. They will kill. They will deny. They will deflect. They will elect Trump. They will elect Trump. They will elect Trump. White boys have lied for centuries. White boys have lied for centuries regarding their inputs to the development of our civilization. They have lied. They whitewashed all of the contributions made by black folks, people that looked like me, people that looked like you. It would kill their white supremacy lies if they acknowledged that black folks contributed to civilization. And you do know that all white folks are inherently racist. They are inherently racist. And I will acknowledge that there is about 30% of white folks that have been able to muster up the mental capacities to resist the robotic-like programming that they are inflicted with. There are about 30% of white folks that are able to resist that. And President Obama garnered the votes, got the votes of these 30% white folks that are able to rationalize in a logical way, that are able to use common sense, that are able to have compassion and caring and reason in their lives. And they are not Republicans. And they are not Republicans. And they are not Republicans. That 30% of white folks are not Republicans. All Republicans are racist to the core. All Republicans have been programmed and are behaving like robots. All Republicans are filled with hatred of you. All Republicans are filled with hatred of me. All of those white Republicans, 70% of them are the gullible white folks that I talk about, that have never been able to muster up enough mental capacity to reason in a logical way. They've never been able to do that. Therefore, they are the most gullible. They are the most programmable. They can be conditioned by idiot like Trump. They can be activated by idiots like Trump, by idiots like Mitch McConnell, by idiots like Brett Kavanaugh, by idiots like Jim Jordan, Devin Nunes, Matt Gaetz, Alex Azar, Bill Barr, Mike Pompeo, all zealous robots that have been programmed to hate you, to hate me, to devalue you, to see us as animals. This white supremacy have infiltrated every activity. Why do you think 99% of the football coaches are white folks? Why do you think 99% of the basketball coaches are white folks? The soccer coaches? It has infiltrated every activity because racist white folks, white supremacy believing white folks, have to keep propagating the lie that they are superior. 85% of the football players are black. 85% of the basketball players are black. And in the next 6-7 years, 85% of the soccer players will be black. And the black players will dominate that. Do you see how in professional football, how the racist white folks tend to elevate any white player is elevated to the point to where that white football player, in their delusionist mind, become better than all of the black players. People like Tom Brady, people like that Breeze guy for the New Orleans Saints, and Aaron Rodgers of the Green Bay Packers, I believe. All of those white boys have been elevated to the point to they are supposedly better athletes than all of the black players, which is bullshit. Black players, especially football players, are now discarding the lie that the Aaron Rodgers, the Tom Brady, and the Drew Brees are better athletes. They are not. Black quarterbacks are discrediting those lies, are proving that white supremacy infiltrates professional sports just like it does every other activity that we participate in right here on this plantation called America. Guns. You see black protesters out there protesting every day without guns, doing it non-violently without guns, while their counterparts, small-minded, empty vessel, racist, white supremacy-believing white boys are protesting loaded down with guns and ammunition, protested, and the racist white cops say nothing, do nothing, accept it. Do not kill them. In the minds of these crazy, delusional white folks, black death, black suffering is a sexual perversion. It is a turn on for these folks. Why do you think the entire families of white folks showed up at public lynchings with their picnic baskets, etc., with their blankets to picnic and watch a black person die? Black death and black suffering is a sexual perversion for 70% of white folks. I will acknowledge there's about 30% of white folks that have overcame all of that bullshit and are not robotics. They are not robots like the 70%. All Republicans, all of those white Republicans are robots. They've been programmed. They're conditioned. They love guns. Guns. They will take a gun and go out, hunt an animal, and kill that animal with no compassion. Take pictures. Spread those pictures all over the newspapers and magazines, all over television, beside the dead animal that they have slaughtered. Well, similarly, these white folks, these racist white cops, and these racist white Americans with these guns, when they kill a black person, when a white cop empties his clips into the body of a black person, if he could, he would stand by that dead black body, take pictures, and publish those pictures in magazines, in newspapers, and put them all over television, all over social media. If these racist white cops thought that would be the acceptable thing to do. They see us black folks as animals under the same umbrella when they go out and kill an elephant or a lion or a tiger or any of those exotic animals that they hunt down and kill and then publish pictures all over television, the news, print media, etc., etc. If they thought they could do that when they kill a black person, they would spread those pictures the same way. They are proud when they kill a black person, a black child, a black woman, a black man, just as proud as they are when they kill an elephant, when they kill a tiger. It is no different, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters, those white folks, see us as animals. Those racist white folks see us as animals. The white cops are taught to kill black folks. White Americans are taught to fear black folks. Therefore, they must eliminate black folks by any means possible. The most gullible, the most uncaring, the most compassionless people on the planet are white folks. History, real history, will prove that if you do some research. If you stay current with the current events and look at the policies that are being created by racist white folks today, you will affirm, even today in September of the year 2020, that white folks are the enemy. White folks with guns are the absolute enemy. My beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. That's all I have on this one.